What's up, Better Days? Today we're at Center Hill Dam, and I timed it to where I got here exactly when the generators turned off. And I have my standard arsenal of lures and equipment, but I was gonna just try and start off throwing some different things just to see if those would produce as well. I'm kind of feeling a spinnerbait right now, so I'm gonna throw this small spinnerbait, usually a bass lure. We're gonna go throw this around. You can work a spinnerbait just like this, like it comes, but I like to add a trailer. This is a Gulp 3-inch white minnow. The reason I'm using white is because the spinnerbait is white, and you want to match your trailer to your spinnerbait. So if you got a dark spinnerbait, you want to use a dark trailer. This is a white spinnerbait with a white trailer. I see somebody over here with the umbrella. I'm going to do the same thing. Grab my umbrella. I made one cast and it's already too hot. Alright, I threw the spinnerbait for a while. I didn't see any action on that. I'm gonna try something else different. This is a Texas rigged tube. And I've got him set up weedless like that. There we go. See what he looks like. Oh yeah, pretty. Let's throw him around these waterfalls. He didn't stay rigged very well. Got it. He's eating it. A lot of interest in this tube. Alright, I've fished with a tube for a while. Got this crawdad. He's just a heavy jig, imitation craw. We'll throw him out there. Tried 3 lures that I don't usually use here. A spinner bait, a tube, and a heavy Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Hey, good to meet you, Craig. Have a better day. First little fish of the day is a trout. I was just moving around. I had did a whole battery with my different methods, and none of those worked. So I changed up and put on a trout magnet, and within a couple of casts, I was already on a little brown trout. Wow, 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 wow. He's a little brown trout. He's pretty. Fish, bass. I had to give up on all those other techniques and go back to the trout magnet that caught a trout and the Ned rig that caught me a bass. This looks like a largemouth. Oh man, yeah, he's a ditch pickle. Look at this thing. Nice smooth tongue. Largemouth bass. Look how green he is. Look at the green, you guys. Look, he's spearmint green. He's so green. Oh, wow. This is so much fun. And he's got a nice, smooth tongue. And that's a largemouth bass. Here we go. And you know what that is. #1 lure this year. Peanut butter jelly Ned rig. There's a little bite. Ah, I felt the bite. This is what they do to a Ned rig when they bite it. They bend it over like that to fit it in their mouth, and it gets hung on the hook. So you gotta unbend it. What have we got here? Strong. Bluegill, looks like. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that bluegill. That's the big dog. Beautiful. Wow, look how pink. That's one of the prettiest bluegills ever. Oh, and he's out of here. There's another bluegill. A lot smaller and not as pretty. Doggone it. I want a tiny little bluegill for bait. And I keep hooking into these monsters. That one's way too big for bait. Here's a little guy, I think. Still pretty big. I'd like to see one a little smaller. There's another. It's just too big for the equipment I got. I might go back to the car and grab a bigger pole. That'll startle you every time. Even if you know it's coming. There is a red ear sunfish. That's also known as a shell cracker. It's not a bluegill. You see that red ear on him. These are big fighting fish. They're strong and they're beautiful. Nice bluegill. Strong bluegill. Oh, big bluegill. We are catching some big ones. There's a deer on the boat ramp. What are you doing, deer? Oh, I just got him. I got a trout right while I'm watching the deer on the boat ramp. Awesome. Oh, nice wiggly trout. Wiggly guy. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And it's a brown trout. It's a beautiful brown trout at that. My goodness. And he's hooked right in that bottom lip. And that is a Better Days hook set, that bottom lip hook set. Look at that brown trout, how beautiful. And that was fun. That was a tough day. We did our best to catch what few fish we did, and I had a fun time. I would rather have a tough day here than anywhere else. It's beautiful, the water's cold, it keeps you nice and cool. There's fog, it's picturesque. It's just a great place to fish. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.